Good morning, y'all. Welcome to or back to Honestly Meesh. I'm Meesh, and I'm about to see if I'm about to get fired. Wait. Let me not be so dramatic. I mean, laid off. I'm working this little seasonal job. I worked there during the fall last year, from like July to they let me go on December 13th. I returned for their spring thing, which was, it started April 7th, I think, and it was supposed to last until like the end of May to June, but it seems like they might be letting us go sooner than I thought they would. All week they've been sending us home like early. And we had a meeting on Monday that they said they were kind of, don't really need us that much, and they wouldn't know for sure until they know. And they was like, but if they start sending us home early every day, probably count on Friday being our last day, and it is Friday. And yeah, I don't know. I just gotta see what's going on. I'm not gonna stress over it until, I'm not gonna stress over it. We just gonna see.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm alone. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a mud.
Okay, I'm her. I'm a couple minutes late on what might be my last day. Not really a good look if I'm trying to get rehired, but they ain't gonna trip about this. Yeah, let's see if I get fired. I'll check back in later.
No sir, 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 no sir. No Maybach, but I ain't got a chauffeur. I'm in it for the bread, but you in a toaster. Hey, yes sir. Got a little older, was the young flexer. You know that it's a go, cause make my jacket checker. Pop one pill, but it's a double decker. Yes sir. I ain't talking schools, I'm waiting on a transfer. Send a pussy water, be my ancestors. Pull up on the block, it's hot flame Chester. Yes sir. All this little bitch standing from Chester. They took me to jail, I should've smacked the rester. I'm about to car flexing like Sylvester. No sir, no sir. Bitches pulled up in an I-8 roadster. Sure pump too much, told that bitch no sir. Damn fucking crying on my fucking shoulder. $100 steak and I don't like the texture. You can die today, just scratch out yes sir. Diamonds in my ring, money like a wrestler. Took away the good, it was a good gesture. Bitch, your whip bulletproof, I'll be the tester. Test that shit out like a damn semester.
10:25. I took my break a little earlier. I'm in the restroom. I usually don't take my break this early, but yesterday I didn't get to take my break because they sent me home early, so I didn't want to miss out on the break. So far, there's no word. They haven't spoken on nothing, like if they're letting us go or not. So guess we'll see. I didn't bring nothing to eat, so I might guess not the vending machine, or I might just chill out. I'll see. I'll get back with y'all later.
Several days later.
Okay, you guys, I am back. I'm trying to show him. His hair is all over the place. But let me tell you guys what happened since the last clip. Because today is Tuesday, May 20th, I believe. But yeah, when I came back from my break, my supervisor came to me and he was like, today we're going to send seasonal people home at 12. So, they've been doing that like certain times every day of the week, that week specifically, telling us different times to come home. Like they're sending seasonal people home at a certain time, which was fine. But then he slapped on at the end of that, you can take your badge and go fill out exit paperwork with the HR lady before I leave. So yeah, Friday ended up being my last day for the season there. I really just feel like we knew it was coming, but still they could have handled things better. So they're just dropping the load an hour before, basically saying, y'all laid off. Because they knew as soon as we walked in that morning. They knew all week long. They could have just said Friday. Or not just having you hold on. And then especially have you walk in there Friday and not say a word until it's like an hour before you have the, you know. But yeah, that's what happened. I'm currently unemployed right now. The HR lady, she was talking about, you know, like it's not guaranteed we will be called back in for the fall season. Is what they call it, fall season. And like last year, the fall season started in July because I started there like July 20th and I worked there all the way to December 19th. But the HR lady said their season now projected to start until like Labor Day or maybe after Labor Day, because I guess they don't got a need, because like we do school, most like we work with photographers, but most of the money they make is from like school photographers. So you know how things are in this economy now, so people ain't paying big bank and stuff no more for these school pictures, especially, you know, with a lot of the equipments and stuff, because they're gonna have to raise their prices because of the tariffs and all this stuff. So I understand that, but I definitely can't go unemployed till September waiting on them. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna be on the job hunt. It's just, you know, I was gonna come back Friday and just update y'all, but I was just in my trying to figure things out, you know, trying not to panic or worry, but can't help but to kind of panic and worry. So I spent the weekend trying to woosah it out. Woosah! And just, you know, figure out things in my head, because while I'm off, I do need to take time to like because while I'm off, I do need to take time to like take care of some things. Like I gotta get some appointments in for myself that I've been holding off on, because during the spring season we was only allowed like 3 days off, and I had to use those 3 days for him and his appointments and stuff. So I didn't really get mine done. So I need to schedule my doctor's appointments that I need and get those out the way, because you don't want to start a new job automatically be like, I need this and that day off for this and stuff, because who's going to really hire, you know? So I just need to get those important things done.
But wait, there's more.
So yeah, I just wanted to come back with my head, you know, get my head in the right spot so I can report back and update y'all guys about what happened. I was going to do that Monday, but let me tell y'all what happened Monday and what I'm currently dealing with right now.
Monday, it was so gloomy outside, like from morning time to all the way to like 4, when things went left. Suddenly my phone and everybody's phone started getting all these alerts out of nowhere. Tornado warning, tornado watch, thunderstorm warning, flood warning. Every type of warning was just going off on the phones like every couple of minutes, like literally. And sky got really dark and it showed out there. It really showed out. The winds were blowing at 80 miles per hour. Things were banging against our windows up in the rooms, in the front room, and everywhere in the house. You hear things banging against it, and it was very, very scary. Like, it's going crazy out there. We had to go and take cover. We was trying to wait because it was like right at the time when my niece was getting off of school, so we had to wait till my niece's bus came. We didn't even know if the bus was coming, if they were still stuck at the school or what. But the bus did come and drop her off, so we got her. Then we immediately went down to the basement. Y'all know I hate that basement. It's so, you know, the creepy basement. So we had to go down there and wait out this alert because it was like take cover, even though the sirens weren't going off, which was weird, but our phones was like take cover, take cover. While the storm was happening, here's just me, my sister, my niece, and him. I actually had to wake him up to take him down into the basement because he just went down for his nap, so I was kind of mad about that. But you know, safety first. We gotta take cover right now. Gotta get this baby. My mom was here before. While she was here, my aunts called her and was like, they were going to the casino because nobody knew that this was going to be happening. But my aunts came and picked her up on their way to the casino, and she rode with them. And guess what? A tree fell on her car in our driveway. And not only did that tree fall on my mom's car in the driveway, that tree was like a limb off the tree because it's a huge tree and it's a huge limb. And it fell also on top of our neighbor's house. And our neighbor's house is damaged because of the tree. And like the roof is damaged, some of her shutters and something else she said, I don't know. And so that's what, you know, we all been spending our mornings trying to figure out what to do, because we're used to tornadoes and stuff like this, but we never had any major damage like that. So we're just calling everywhere, the landlords, the insurance companies. We're trying to figure out what we need to do, when we need to do it. And it's just crazy. I'm gonna show y'all the damage that it did to this car. That up there is where the tree came off of. You see where it's broken off of? That's the tree this limb came off of. But yeah, you guys, this is another episode of Honestly, oops, Meesh. And yeah, you talking, big boy? Yeah, another episode of Honestly Meesh, and just showing y'all honestly what is going on in our life and what's life looking like for us right now. And like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.